My life, yes, I am. I think I am. Hello, Mr. Lovelady. Let me send you a link, brother. Hey, Dan, how you doing, buddy? Okay, BMack. Hello, Third Eye View. Hello, AZ Drone Dude. BMack. How's it going? Drone worship. How you doing, Dan? Hope you're feeling better, buddy. Dennis Lovelady. Oh, let's see here. Hey, Dennis.
Hey, howdy.
How you doing?
Good, thanks. This is a nice surprise.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was just sitting here uking.
I liked your little ukulele that you did earlier.
Yeah. I have trouble with E minor. I always have trouble with that, getting my fingers in the right place. Dan will have something to say about that, I can assure you.
Oh yeah, well he should be here any moment now.
Oh, good.
I'm going to see
Brian.
if we get.
Howdy. Third Eye View, Arizona Drone. Somebody needs a shave. And it ain't going to be you.
No. I do. It is getting to be time to get a
sneaky beard cut.
A tree, yeah. Third Eye View, AZ dude, drone dude. Hope you all doing well today. I hope you like the title, because yesterday BMack said, these impromptus just causing me not to get anything done. So I just did a spur of the moment. So he can't complain now, right?
And the difference between impromptu and spur of the moment is?
Well, impromptu is the difference.
Spur of the moment has more letters than less letters than spur.
And spur of the moment is actually more words.
That's right. That's true too.
So, Dan and Brian, I sent you a link.
Welcome.
Mike B, the Drone Ranger. Hello, buddy. Oh, let me get the chats out here.
Somehow I need to figure out how to do this. I should print a stand, or I should just mount it to the ceiling. That'll work.
That'll work.
Look at my helicopter landing pad.
Yeah. You mean make a stand like that, but just for your tablet?
Yeah, but the problem is the angle. It needs to hold it straight up and down.
Gotcha.
My tripod sort of does that. I could use the tripod, but that's so easy. Hey, Brian.
Howdy. How you doing, Brian?
I don't think we've met before, Brian.
Hey, Dennis. No, I don't think I know I've chatted with you in streams plenty of times, but yeah, this is the first time we've been in one together.
Yeah.
Drone PU. Oh my God.
Drone poo.
Drone poo. Drone poo. Hey, drone poo.
So, man,
I didn't comment on it, but I did see and agreed very much with your message to Mr. U.
I'm just getting started.
On more. Welcome to the chat.
How's the vote going, Dan? Is that vote over yet, or has there been a decision made?
How's the what?
The vote.
Oh yeah, no, it passed by 1,000. It's already on its way up to like
Figured it
150
would
likes. It's still going. So, yeah, man, there are a lot of angry people. So, you don't take shots at the entire drone community. Expect somebody not to be a little upset about the situation. So,
This is your fault. This is your fault.
This is. Oh, it's. I encourage more people to do it. It's fun. It's a very good time.
It came in Saturday, and I'm scared.
Don't be scared, man. Just throw the switch and fly.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Crash, burn, repeat. Crash, burn, repeat. Replace the props, repeat.
I think I would enjoy that, but I don't want to invest in a remote controller and then find it just laying around in the basement somewhere because I never used it.
That's why we suggested the kit, though. That way you can just get a starter kit. If you don't like it, you can just be done with it. You don't have to worry about anything else. You could still sell it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
what starter kit would you recommend?
Well, we suggested that he gets the Tiny Hawk kit, and it appears that this is the whole kit. I don't know what you paid for, like 160, 170. So, yeah, there you go, $150.
What comes in the whole kit?
Everything needed to get started.
We got goggles.
Now, you wear glasses. Can you wear those glasses with your goggles?
If you can't, there's adapters you can buy at CVS from remote controller. Extra props.
I think one battery, yes?
Yeah. Well, charger. It's got a charger. That's cool.
Right.
One battery, and I've already checked out the additional batteries. They're not expensive at all. Here's a charger.
They're cheap. You get like six for $20. I mean, it's cheap.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Hey, Fly Before You Die. How you doing today?
Hey, Fly Before You Die. I saw you just posted something about an hour ago. I haven't been able to watch it yet.
He did a sunset stream.
What's that?
He did a sunset stream a little earlier.
That's two I've missed. I am so sorry.
I can't get up early enough to catch you guys anymore.
Yeah, but his sunset streams are 3 o'clock our time. We have no excuse, Dan. I have no excuse.
I'm Dan. That's my excuse.
Okay. Where y'all go?
I'm telling you.
I need glasses. I can't see nothing.
BMack, just like I said, man, do a little visual line. Do some visual line of sight with it. Do some LOS flying with it first. Get used to that, and then when you're ready, man, throw on the goggles.
Should you be sitting or standing when you use those goggles the first time?
I mean, I was fighting serious amounts of what do they call that?
Vertigo, maybe?
Vertigo. I think when I first started, it gave me vertigo really bad.
Can you start like inside, or is it just safer to go outside?
Oh, I encourage you to start inside, hands down. Yeah, because if you learn how to fly inside, then when you go outside, it'll seem really easy. If you can teach yourself how to fly indoors, then outdoors will seem.
My whole thing is just be able to get it up and then just do the basic maneuver stuff.
Yes, you're going to be fighting throttle response. Everybody does. The first time you take off, you shoot up into the ceiling, smack the ceiling fan, it gets sent flying across the room. And then you go, oh my God, I don't know if I want to do this. And you set it down. It starts all over again.
Now the other side pops out. Maybe if I loosen this thing, my fat head would fit in.
I want to say hello to Nathaniel Lee. He just popped into the chat. So how you doing, Dan?
I am in still pretty rough shape here, man.
Are you?
I'm surviving, but I'm finding that there's different phases of this healing process. The first 3 or 4 days was pretty rough, but it wasn't. Whenever you get something cut open in that area, it starts off, genially not too bad. But I can't take pills either because of my liver, so I can't take any helpful pain meds. I'm just dealing with all this.
Oh
Oh,
man.
wow.
What happened?
So that's a really long story, honestly. Where do we start? Well, let's just make it really simple. About a year and 3 months ago, I developed an inguinal hernia in my lower region there, and it blew out really bad, and I had it fixed, and the repair job got botched, and somehow it created a hydrosteel, and then it all blew up again, even though it wasn't a hernia the second time around. And then I dealt with that for a year while they tried to figure out everything they possibly could before they tried to go in for surgery again, which took a year. A lot of testing, a lot of draining sessions. Finally got that taken care of. But man, they really had to slice and dice down there. So Dan's a pretty beat up character right now.
Thanks for telling me this, because I have that's not been addressed yet.
Yeah, get to it, man. I actually have 2 myself. I still have another one in my stomach that I have to take care of. So, yeah, I'm still. I'll recover from this surgery. Just have another one. Yay! And hopefully this one goes smoothly.
Oh, yeah, hopefully the next one will go better.
I mean, there's my biggest fear, guys, is that they've done a lot of chopping down there now, and things don't look like they did before we got started. I'm hoping things return to originality.
I've got a neighbor who had the same problem, and he was literally in the hospital, mostly unconscious, knocked up on pain meds for a half of a year in a hospital. You know how much that cost him?
Oh yeah, this 2 weeks in the hospital.
It cost him so much. He's going into bankruptcy, and he still have no chance of paying that bill.
Yeah, well, my entire adult life's been plagued by medical conditions since I left high school. So I've already been at that stage for a long time. That's why when I say I never have anything to lose, I don't think I'm lying about that. I think for the majority of it, I really don't. That's why I don't.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys.
I like that.
That's why I don't have a filter. That's why I don't care. That's why I do whatever I want to do. I don't nobody tells me what to do anymore. I just don't care. It's like it's me. I got tired of pandering to the masses, and I just do what I want now. I've had enough difficulty in my life.
There you go.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. Keep it real.
Dennis jumped in at a weird time in my life, man. A year and a half ago when we met Dennis, I was just starting into that non-filter stage. You just happened to come in right at the end of it, man.
Let me adjust my antenna. Okay, no, still no good. It's dark in here, man. What's the deal? Oh, batteries.
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 Batteries and an on switch.
That's been my problem too. Batteries.
This thing works great, man. I don't know if you guys can see it during the day too well, but
oh yeah,
I like those.
It's battery powered. Are you kidding me? I never would have.
Wow.
Even.
finger lightnings.
Yeah, works great. At night, it looks awesome.
What's the store you got that at?
I didn't. Remember I did that 90s, shout out to the 90s if you were born in the 90s. After I did that video, 4 hours later, this thing arrived on my doorstep. Somebody sent it after watching my shout out to the 90s. They put it on express Amazon delivery. So they bought it, spent a bunch of money, and just had it sent directly to my door 4 hours later. I don't know who sent it. Still don't know who sent it. It's just the coolest thing ever.
Okay,
I remember.
I'm trying to remember the name of the store that would have that kind of thing.
Oh, Spencer's probably.
That's it. Yes.
Spencer's. Yeah. I've never seen one battery powered. I've seen them plug in and stuff. I've never seen one take. This also takes a regular wall outlet as well too. So tells you the DC voltage range, 300 milliamp at 5 volts. So if you wanted to get a power source for this, apparently you could.
5 volt. That's nothing.
Man, nothing. That's what I'm saying. Dude, I have cheap Chinese dollar store batteries in it, 4 of them AAAs, and they're working just fine. I always thought these things took tons of energy to operate. I was very wrong.
I wish I could find the email that I got from Banggood, which is where this came from.
Why? What's up?
thanking me for buying their product, because you can tell they were translating it from Chinese to English.
Chinese to English, yeah, those are the bad.
But we thank you very much for. No, we thank you much for. Just all kind of words left out.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's like, thank you very much for your purchase of a killer whale. You know, and it's like, what? And then you keep reading it. It goes into like Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. And then you're like, what is this message about? Humpty Dumpty, you know, little boy blue. It's like, geez, oh Pete, you guys need a better software for this.
Yeah, Sharper Image, Brookstone. Sharper Image, though, they were always pricey stuff. I don't think they ever had anything quite like that. Maybe they did.
I didn't either.
Game, though, it is so hot here now. And I've got that brand new Maverick Air. I don't see me using it that much. This is going to get me through the summer, I hope.
You are going to have a lot of fun with that thing, man.
Good deal. Good to know.
You know, if you decide to upgrade your skill set, you can keep that quad and get a better transmitter and goggles and still use that quad with them as long as you buy multi-protocol. But then you can
decide to upgrade. If you decide. You mean like when I decide to upgrade?
Then you just, yeah, well, and that's the thing. Then you start tinkering, though. That's when you start putting things like Project Mockingbird on it. Then you realize how flowy it can actually be, and how you've been pushing yourself to learn a style you didn't really necessarily have to learn because of like filtering, dynamic filtering that's out now that assists you with your flying capabilities. So there's so much has changed in beta flight that you're getting that stock out of the box, which is cool because it's fun. It's a fun bird to learn on. I think if you learn on the out of the box skills and then you transition into something better, like you change the firmware on it to something better, all of a sudden you're going to realize that you're blew right through like 5 different things that you thought you wouldn't have to learn because you started with the harder way of flying than just jumping slowly, gradually into it. You know what I'm saying? So if you just start out of the box, like I don't even suggest stabilized, man. I suggest go straight to acro. If you're going to put on the goggles, put on the goggles because it's stabilized. What's that?
Because I've heard this before, and I got to remember that because there's a distinction, I'm guessing, between stabilized and acro.
Very different.
And I can already very different name what stabilized is going to be.
Everybody does it to start off with. I did it. It was the worst mistake I ever made. And I only did it because I already knew how to fly stabilized. GPS quads are stabilized. I mean, just all you're doing basically is turning off altitude hold and GPS lock, and that's it. You can still fly it like you normally would a GPS quad without this. Like I said, it's still going to counter-correct itself. If you push forward, as soon as you let go of the stick, it's only going to pitch to a certain point. And then when you let go of the stick, it's going to automatically self-level, just like any GPS drone. Eliminate that factor, right? Turn on acro, flip that switch, and now it's full manual. So when you pitch forward and you keep holding forward, because that's what you're used to, I'm going to hold forward and it's going to go fast. It's actually going to go forward and just keep spinning forward.
My goodness.
And you have to calculate for that angle. You have to push forward and then find your angle lock and then give it throttle. And then as you're coming to slow down, you have to pull the front of the quad up and slow down and then use bell sticks at the same time to make your turn while giving throttle, and you slowly have to cut. So it comes.
This is why I bought this thing, is because you said it's more like real flying.
It is.
And that's exactly what it sounds like.
It is. It's 100% your skill set. Like
hey,
if
Mike,
you screw up, it screws up.
Hey Mel, thanks for joining, people.
Mel, glad to see her out of the candy strip ward. Yeah, I don't know how long I can sit in this chair for. I'll do my best here, but I just wanted to join in for a second, see how things are going with everybody. I'm currently ordering custom-made hats and stickers right now for Drone Poo. Everybody thought I was kidding about this. This is moving.
I didn't think
forward.
you were kidding. I
also
know you a little bit better than that.
Oh, I also pulled in some very special favors. I think when the video drops, people will understand how far I went out of my way to make this very amusing and entertaining for everyone. So there were some strings that got pulled. Drone U has no idea what's coming. Oh, the regret. Not mine.
I know I sat through that rant on Gobo's channel the other night.
Gobo,
yeah. He doesn't pull any punches either. And
well,
I never really did see what he was actually talking about, but I checked out their channel and it's like, I don't really think I'm interested in this.
No, because what he does is he degrades other people on the platform to sell his business. That's what he
Oh, yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Except he's never gone quite out of his way as to call out big YouTubers. Like, you
Well, that's wonderful.
blatantly went out of your way to do that. Now you've got a problem on your hands, because now every single person that was a big YouTuber commented on Dobo's video. If you go in there, you got Kelly from Ready Set Drone. Everyone's in there. Every big channel. Dustin Donnell, who's in Hawaii, was like, "Why are these two dummies talking about me?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it got so to the point where there's no going back now. Drone U's reputation got crushed. You know what I'm saying? And I think they thought by removing the video it was just going to solve the problem.
Yeah,
But
right.
I think what's actually going to happen is they're going to put out another video, and then whether it's a good video or it's not, it's going to tank anyways, because they're just going to crap all over the dislike button no matter what, until I think they get an apology. This is funny. It's not me asking this time for it. It's everybody else.
Yeah.
I don't have to do it this time. I just get to have fun.
I saw Ken's video on that,
I did too.
and I had gone to Drone U once before, but there were red flags raised in my head over that channel. I mean, almost immediately, I watched like 2 videos, and the flags just went up, and I just never went back.
Yeah,
So-
I never subscribed to
Well,
them because
Rodney.
the review
Yeah.
of their stuff, it all looks like clickbait, or not all of it, but a large percent.
Right. It's so hypocritical. They talk about what the YouTubers do, yet they turn right around and do the exact same thing themselves.
Yeah. Well, hey, boys, my wife came home unexpectedly, so I am
Uh-oh.
sorry. I apologize. I'm going to have
Pretty
to cut
impromptu
this
of her.
short. Huh?
Pretty impromptu of her, I'd say.
My wife's home. Quick, out the window.
It was very impromptu of her.
That's awesome.
So when I first decided to go live, I knew immediately how I wanted to title this live stream, and that was to get Mac.
Well, you got the timing just right, because I just come out of a cyber meeting
Oh, did you?
a minute before I saw that. And I said, well, let me pop over here to YouTube. I said, what is this?
Hey, Rod.
Hey,
Piper.
Ed. I see Rod Piker's in here, 400 AGL. Hello, Mel. Thank you guys for stopping in, man. I do apologize. I wasn't expecting her home till around 6 or so. But anyway, she got home early, and that's good for me.
It's okay with me. I get to get out of the chair now.
I bet
Hey, Valerie.
you get tired of sitting down.
That hurts, man. That hurts.
All right, guys. Well,
All right.
we'll do this again another day.
You got it.
See you,
All right,
see
buddy.
everyone in the chat. Valerie.
Toodles.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Everybody in the chat, thank you. Again, I apologize. Y'all take care. Have a good evening, and be nice to one another.
There you go.
Why? All right.
Come on,
okay.
Dennis.
Okay.
You
All right.
got
All
to
right.
be
all right.
nice to each
One
other.
day. One day.
There's already too much chaos in the country without us hating each other.
That's
Boy,
a fact. That is a fact. We'll see
I'm
ya.
scared to look
All
at anything on the board. Take it easy, Rodney.
You too, Brian. You too, Dennis. Everybody in chat, again, thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all take care. Love y'all. Bye.